One thing I'll tell you is how you can get shredded without losing muscle mass. Let's jump straight into it. Now my bulk is done and I want to get lean, but guess what? I got so used to eating a lot. I got so used to lifting heavy weight. I like it. I like my strength coming back up, and I want to get leaner because I'm looking at the mirror and I'm feeling a little bit fat. But I don't want to sacrifice my muscles. I don't want to sacrifice my strength. I don't want it to be like my last bodybuilding show where I tried to get shredded and I lost a lot of muscles. So first thing first, I'm increasing my steps, my step count. I'm taking this from 10,000 to 15, 16, 17, and some days I'm doing 20,000 steps a day. Yes, steps is the low hanging fruit that everybody should be doing when you're trying to get shredded. It's muscle sparing, all right? It's not like high intensity cardio where you lose a lot of muscles when you're doing a lot of high intensity intervals training and stuff like that. So a lot of steps, I'm increasing my steps. I'm making sure that every single day I'm doing at least 15,000 steps a day, and it does pay off. You might think, yeah, it's just 2,000 steps extra, but think about it. In 10 days, in 30 days, those 2,000 steps is 60,000 steps extra. So you're burning so much down the line, and you're maintaining muscle mass, which means maintaining strength, which means performance at the gym will stay high. Number two, I'm keeping my pre and post workout. So now I'm eating carbs every single meal when I'm bulking. I'm eating carbs every single meal. I'm around 300 grams of carbs, but now what I'm doing is I'm bringing those carbs down a bit, but I'm keeping my pre and post workout carbs still similar, which is 100 grams pre, 100 grams post of carbs. Those are the carbs that I don't want to touch at all. Even once I get leaner and leaner, there's no point for me to remove the pre and post workout carbs. For the rest of the day, I can go lower on carbs, but for those, I'm not removing them. I'm keeping them because it's really important for me to recover post-workout, get those muscle glycogen filled up, and pre-workout to help me get fueled up for the session. All right, so it's very important. If you're someone, let's say, that's going from 300 to 200 grams of carbs, don't spread it out throughout the day because it's a mistake that a lot of people do. Instead, maintain a very high pre and post-workout carb meal, which will help you push in your session, maintain your strength, and maintain your muscle mass. Very important. All right. Number three, I keep my creatine intake high. So I'm taking creatine 20 grams every single day. A lot of people, when they start cutting down, they also cut down on creatine because they think it causes water retention. But it's not a problem. We don't care about retaining water. We want to lose fat. We don't want to just lose water. If the case would be just losing water, we would jump in the sauna, all right, and we'll lose 10 pounds. But that's not the weight you want. So it's okay if you're maintaining water. You're better off holding on to water in your cut, so increasing your sodium, your salt, and your creatine, because in that way, you'll maintain a good muscular hydration, help you push more weight at the gym, prevent injuries, and help you maintain as much muscle mass as possible, right? Number four, I keep my compound lifts in. I'm gonna keep my compound lifts in, and I'm gonna keep forcing myself to do my barbell back squats, my hip hinge movement like the deadlift or the RDLs, the overhead press, the bench press. When I cut down, I tend to start wanting to sit down on machines because machines are a lot easier. So you get tired, you go to the gym, and you just want to sit on machine and do 12 reps and go for the pump and squeeze. But doing the barbell back squat, the free weight, the pull-ups, the overhead press, the bench press, those ones will burn a lot more calories, all right? So don't neglect that, especially when you're trying to lean down, doing, let's say, a standing movement like, I don't know, the overhead shoulder press, doing it standing. Yes, it's harder. Yes, you will need more energy, but you're also working many muscles at the same time, your posterior chain, your core, your glutes, which will help you burn more calories and build more muscles. So don't take out those exercises. A lot of time when we try to lean down and get shredded, we sit on machines and we just go through reps and reps, but those workouts don't burn much calories, all right? If you want to do it my way, where you're doing just steps for cardio, you need to make sure that your workouts still involve those high intensity training where you're pushing yourself, and especially in those compound lifts, all right? You don't want to go easy on the trainings, because as soon as you go easy on the trainings, you're telling your body you don't need those muscles and you will lose muscle mass fast, all right? Number five, lastly, I keep my protein intake extremely high. I really boost my protein so high because I'm dropping my carbs. So now my protein intake is gonna go as much as I can, you know, through the roof. I'll have maybe 250 to 300 grams of protein a day. That way, protein keeps you satiated. All right, the more protein you eat, the fuller you are. If you eat 2 chicken breasts, you're so full, you're not able to eat more. You're laying on the couch as opposed to eating more carbs. So yes, I'm dropping my carbs, but my protein is increasing. So I'm still not hungry. All right, the satiety is still the same throughout the day. It's just that I'm switching from eating more carbs later the day to increasing my protein. And of course, my veggies and fruits. I do eat a lot of fruits. For me, fruits, I don't consider them as carbs. They're not a starchy carbs. So that's why I eat a lot of them. Very low calories. 1 pound of strawberries is 135 calories. So you can eat your fruits, can also help you satisfy that sweet craving, but make sure that that protein intake is high. That's a very important thing that a lot of people miss. It's not 1 gram per pound, it's a lot more, right? Aim for 2 gram per pound. 2 gram per pound per body weight if you're really trying to get shredded and you're someone very hungry. I'm a very hungry person. I always eat a lot. I have a huge appetite, so that's why increasing the protein works well for me. That's it for this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, share it with your best friend, and I'll see you soon. Almost 5,000 subscribers. Let's go. Let's go to 10,000. Ciao.